The night of May 18th, 2025 wraps the world in shadow, but within you burns a light that refuses to fade, a fire born of purpose, waiting to erupt. The clock ticks toward midnight, each second a hammer strike against the anvil of your life, demanding action. Most will sleep through this moment, their dreams dissolving into the void of unfulfilled promises, their names lost to the winds of time. But you feel the tremor in your soul. You hear the call to ignite your purpose, to strike hard in 2025 with the force of a thunderbolt. This is not a gentle whisper of hope. It is a war cry, a summons to the depths where your destiny lies dormant, yearning to be unleashed upon a world that hungers for your mark. Your mind is the first battlefield, a vast expanse where the seeds of purpose are sown or trampled. Most surrender here, their thoughts a swirling storm of doubt and fear, whispering that they are too small, too late, too broken to rise. But Rockefeller knew the secret. The mind is a forge, not a prison. He shaped an empire from the chaos of oil fields by mastering his thoughts, turning them into tools of creation. Edison faced 1,000 darkened bulbs, each failure a spark that refined his genius. Carnegie saw steel in the soot of a miner's life, his mind a crucible of vision. You must seize your mind as your own. Cast out the shadows of hesitation. See the purpose that pulses within you, a legacy, a triumph, a world remade. Doubt is a thief, starve it with resolve. Let your thoughts become a fortress, unshakable, a lighthouse piercing the night. Your mind is not your master, it is your weapon. Wield it. Belief is the flint that strikes the spark, the flame you must nurture when the world offers only cold. Most wait for certainty, for the stars to align, for permission to begin. But belief is not a gift dropped from the heavens. It is a fire you ignite with your own hands. Rockefeller believed in oil when the earth mocked his faith, his conviction a beacon in the dark. Ford believed in a machine for the masses when roads were ruled by beasts. Disney believed in a dream when the world saw only sketches. You must believe in your purpose before it takes root. Stand firm when others falter. Let your faith be the wind that propels you, a gale that silences the skeptics. Their doubt is their cage. Your belief is your freedom. Strike it. Let it blaze with a fury that lights your way. Clarity is the blueprint that guides your hammer's blow, the map that turns dreamers into architects. Most drift, lost in a fog of vague wants. Purpose without shape, success without substance, legacy without form. Rockefeller did not stumble into greatness. He charted every step, every deal, every barrel with the precision of a master builder. Lincoln steered a nation through war with a clarity that turned chaos into order. You must define your purpose. Ask, what am I born to do? Not in murmurs, but in bold strokes. To lift a family, to heal a world, to leave a name that endures. Paint it in your mind until it stands as real as the earth beneath you. Clarity is not a luxury, it is your sword. Without it, you wander. With it, you build. Vision is the fire that illuminates your path, the bridge that spans the chasm between where you stand and where you are destined to strike. Most see only the dirt of the present, the bills, the exhaustion, the walls closing in. But vision lifts you to the heights. When Jobs dreamed of a computer in every home, they called him mad. When Musk spoke of Mars, they laughed at his folly. Yet they acted, and the world bowed to their will. You must see beyond the horizon. Close your eyes. Behold your purpose, your name carved in stone, your hands shaping a future unimagined, your voice resounding through time. Hold that vision like a torch in the storm. Let it pull you upward. Let it demand your sweat, your tears, your soul. Vision is not a daydream, it is your compass. Purpose is the molten core that drives your every strike, the fire that turns effort into eternity. Most chase fleeting pleasures, moths drawn to flames that burn them out, living for the moment rather than the mission. But purpose is the heartbeat of a life worth living. Rockefeller built not for riches alone, but to order a world of disorder, to leave a mark that time cannot erase. Lincoln fought not for fame, but for a nation's spirit. Your purpose is your why, the reason you rise when your body cries for rest, the reason you press on when others retreat. Seek it. Is it to free your kin from struggle? To create where there is emptiness? To prove your soul invincible? Let it blaze within you, a beacon that guides every swing of your hammer. Purpose is not a quiet hope, it is a battle cry. Discipline is the steel that tempers your purpose, the anvil upon which your legacy is forged. Most break because they bow to whims, seeking rewards without the grind, crowns without the sacrifice. But discipline is the price of power. Rockefeller rose before the sun, studied every detail, outworked every foe. Ford perfected his assembly line through relentless repetition. You must shape your path. Wake when the world sleeps. Labor when others pause. Sacrifice the fleeting for the enduring. The easy road beckons, reject it. Discipline is not a burden, it is your strength. It is the rhythm that turns chaos into creation, the beat that drives your strike. Embrace it. Action is the hammer that brings your purpose to life, the thunder that shatters the silence of inaction. Most dream in stillness, plotting their lives away while the clock devours their days. But greatness is not born in thought, it is born in motion. Rockefeller did not wait for oil to flow. He dug wells, forged alliances, moved mountains. Disney drew his first line with trembling hands, yet he struck. You must move. Take the first swing, write the first word, make the first call, lift the first weight. Action is your proof, your defiance, your roar against fear. The world does not reward plans. It crowns those who build. Strike today. Let your actions resound. Action is the hammer that brings your purpose to life, the thunder that shatters the silence of inaction. Most dream in stillness, plotting their lives away while the clock devours their days. But greatness is not born in thought, it is born in motion. Rockefeller did not wait for oil to flow. He dug wells, forged alliances, moved mountains. Disney drew his first line with trembling hands, yet he struck. You must move. Take the first swing, write the first word, make the first call, lift the first weight. Action is your proof, your defiance, your roar against fear. The world does not reward plans. It crowns those who build. Strike today. Let your actions resound. Gratitude is the light that pierces the darkness of struggle, the lens that reveals the gold within the grit. Most curse their trials, blind to the gifts they carry. But gratitude is the wisdom of the strong. Rockefeller gave thanks for the battles that tempered him, seeing every loss as a lesson carved in steel. Lincoln found strength in sorrow, turning defeat into a foundation for victory. You must do the same. Be grateful for the pain that steels you, the failures that teach you, the small triumphs that light your way. Gratitude is not weakness, it is power. It roots you in the present as you charge toward the future. Look around. See the blessings masked as burdens. Embrace them, they are the raw ore of your purpose. Adaptability is the wind that fills your sails, the flexibility that keeps you steady in a shifting storm. Most break because they cling to the past, refusing to bend when the tide turns. But Rockefeller thrived by evolving, adapting to markets, outwitting rivals, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Ford reshaped his vision to meet the demands of a new era, his wheels rolling over tradition. You must flow with the current. The world will test you, change you, demand your growth. Welcome it. Learn new skills. Pivot when the path crumbles. Adaptability is not surrender, it is strategy. It is the courage to release what no longer serves and seize what propels you forward. Stay fluid. Stay fierce. Resilience is the shield that guards your purpose, the will to rise when the world seeks to crush you. Most shatter under the weight, seeing failure as a final blow. But resilience is the refusal to stay down. Lincoln lost elections, loved ones, yet stood taller with each fall. Edison rebuilt from the ashes of his burned workshop, calling it a new beginning. Rockefeller faced betrayal, lawsuits, and rose stronger still. You will stumble. You will bleed. You will doubt. But rise. Let every scar be a medal of honor. Let every setback be a chapter of strength. Resilience is not the absence of pain. It is the choice to fight on, to turn wounds into weapons of war. Lifelong learning is the fuel that keeps your fire roaring, the river that never runs dry. Most stagnate when they stop growing, resting on old knowledge until it buries them. But Rockefeller never ceased, studying markets, seeking wisdom, outthinking giants. Edison experimented until his last breath, his mind a laboratory of progress. You must drink from the well of knowledge. Read. Listen. Question. Seek mentors who challenge you, books that stretch you, experiences that humble you. The world is your classroom, and every moment a lesson. To think you know enough is to invite defeat. Stay hungry. Stay curious. Stay alive. Courage is the blade that slices through fear, the force that drives you into the unknown. Most cower, clinging to the safety of the familiar, their lives a quiet surrender. But courage is the mark of the purpose-driven. Rockefeller faced monopolies and enemies with a fearless heart. Lincoln bore the weight of a divided nation, unflinching in the storm. You must summon your bravery. Step into the fray. Face the giants. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the defiance of it. Let it roar within you, a lion's cry that shakes the earth. Strike with it in 2025. Sacrifice is the altar upon which your purpose is forged, the price you pay for a life that matters. Most cling to comfort, unwilling to let go, their dreams withering in the cradle of ease. But sacrifice is the currency of the bold. Rockefeller gave up leisure to build his empire. Ford surrendered years to perfect his dream. You must release what holds you back, distractions, excuses, the soft lull of mediocrity. Sacrifice is not loss, it is investment. Every choice you make today shapes your strike in 2025. Choose boldly. Choose with fire. Consistency is the rhythm of your forge, the steady beat that turns effort into mastery. Most falter because they act in fits and starts, their energy a fleeting flame. But consistency is the fire that endures. Rockefeller built his wealth through daily discipline. Carnegie expanded his steel with unwavering focus. You must show up, day after day, strike after strike, today and beyond. Consistency is not flashy, it is formidable. Let it be your pulse, the cadence that drives your purpose forward. Faith in the unseen is the anchor that holds you firm when the winds howl. Most demand proof, refusing to trust what they cannot grasp. But faith is the bridge to the extraordinary. Rockefeller trusted in oil when the land yielded nothing. Disney believed in magic when the world saw only lines. You must trust in your purpose, in the legacy you cannot yet touch. Faith is not blind, it is the vision of the soul. Let it guide you through the unknown in 2025, a light that never falters. Integrity is the foundation that ensures your purpose stands, the moral steel that holds your strike true. Most compromise, trading their values for quick gains, their legacies crumbling under deceit. But integrity is the bedrock of greatness. Rockefeller built trust with honest hands. Lincoln's honor united a nation. You must stand firm in your principles. Let your word be iron, your actions pure. Integrity is not a weight, it is your strength. Build with it, and your purpose will endure. The power of community is the forge that multiplies your fire, the tribe that lifts your strike higher. Most walk alone, their pride a prison, their potential dimmed. But community is might. Rockefeller sought counsel from titans, his network a force of progress. Carnegie surrounded himself with minds that sharpened his own. You must find your allies, those who challenge you, inspire you, hold you to your purpose. In 2025, build your tribe. Let their flames fuel yours. Community is not weakness, it is power. Together, you ignite. The power of community is the forge that multiplies your fire, the tribe that lifts your strike higher. Most walk alone, their pride a prison, their potential dimmed. But community is might. Rockefeller sought counsel from titans, his network a force of progress that turned vision into reality. Carnegie surrounded himself with minds that sharpened his own, their collective strength forging an empire of steel. You must find your allies, those who challenge your limits, inspire your soul, hold you to your purpose with unyielding hands. In 2025, build your tribe. Let their flames fuel yours, their voices amplify your roar. Community is not a crutch, it is a catapult. Together, you ignite a blaze that no shadow can extinguish. Legacy is the echo of your strike, the imprint you leave on the anvil of time. Most live for the fleeting, leaving nothing but silence in their wake, their lives a whisper lost to the wind. But legacy is the purpose made manifest, the proof of your fire. Rockefeller's empire reshaped industries, a testament to his relentless strike. Lincoln's Union endures, a monument to his unbowed spirit. You must ask, what will my strike carve into eternity? A family uplifted? A dream realized? A world transformed? Let every action today, every choice in 2025, etch your name into the stone of history. Legacy is not a gift, it is a debt you pay with every heartbeat. Pay it with valor. Persistence is the rhythm that keeps your forge alive, the steady clang of hammer against steel that turns effort into triumph. Most quit when the heat rises, their resolve a flicker snuffed by the first gust. But persistence is the heartbeat of the bold. Rockefeller pressed through lawsuits and sabotage, his will a river carving through stone. Ford endured setbacks to perfect his vision, his persistence a bridge to innovation. You must endure. Strike again when the first blow fails. Rise when the world pushes you down. Persistence is not stubbornness, it is strength. Let it be the pulse that drives your purpose through the longest night. Visionary action is the spark that turns your purpose into a conflagration, the bold step that defies the ordinary. Most hesitate, their plans gathering dust while the world moves on. But visionary action is the mark of the master. Jobs leapt into the unknown with a computer for all, his strike reshaping technology. Musk dared to dream of Mars, his actions igniting a new frontier. You must act with vision. See the future in your mind's eye, a world remade by your hands, a purpose fulfilled, and strike toward it. Visionary action is not reckless. It is the courage to build what others cannot imagine. Take that step today. Humility is the tempering flame that refines your strike, the quiet strength that keeps your purpose pure. Most strut with pride, their arrogance a brittle mask that shatters under pressure. But humility is the steel of the wise. Rockefeller credited his success to those who aided him, his humility a foundation for growth. Lincoln bowed to the suffering of his people, his strength rooted in service. You must embrace humility. Acknowledge your limits. Learn from every fall. Humility is not weakness. It is the fire that burns away ego, leaving only the essence of your purpose. Let it guide your strike in 2025. Focus is the lens that concentrates your fire, the unwavering gaze that turns effort into mastery. Most scatter their energy, chasing every distraction, their purpose diluted by the noise. But focus is the art of the Titan. Rockefeller honed his mind on oil, his focus a laser cutting through chaos. Carnegie zeroed in on steel, his concentration a forge of progress. You must sharpen your sight. Fix your eyes on your purpose. Let every strike align with your vision. Focus is not confinement, it is power. It is the clarity that turns a spark into a blaze. Patience is the steady hand that guides your hammer, the quiet resolve that waits for the perfect strike. Most demand instant results, their impatience a storm that erodes their foundation. But patience is the virtue of the enduring. Rockefeller waited for markets to shift, his patience a strategy of triumph. Ford endured years of trial to perfect his car, his calm a force of creation. You must wait with purpose. Let each strike build upon the last. Patience is not passivity. It is the strength to hold the line until victory dawns. Practice it in 2025. Innovation is the spark that rekindles your forge, the bold idea that turns tradition into triumph. Most cling to the old, their fear of change a chain that binds them. But innovation is the soul of progress. Edison invented where others replicated, his mind a wellspring of light. Disney imagined where others copied, his creativity a new world. You must innovate. Challenge the norm. Create where others stagnate. Innovation is not chaos. It is the courage to strike a new path. Let it fuel your purpose today. Balance is the rhythm that sustains your fire, the harmony that keeps your strike true. Most burn out, their zeal a wildfire that consumes itself, leaving ashes of regret. But balance is the art of the master. Rockefeller balanced work with wisdom, his life a testament to endurance. Lincoln tempered leadership with compassion, his balance a pillar of strength. You must find your equilibrium. Work with fervor, rest with intent, strike with purpose. Balance is not stagnation. It is the strength to endure the long forge. Embrace it in 2025. Commitment is the oath that binds your strike, the vow that turns intention into iron. Most waver, their promises shattered by the first challenge, their purpose a fading echo. But commitment is the steel of the strong. Rockefeller pledged his life to industry, his vow a foundation of wealth that stood the test of time. Ford dedicated himself to innovation, his commitment a bridge to a new world. You must commit. Swear to your purpose with every fiber of your being. Hold fast when the world tempts you to falter. Commitment is not a chain. It is the anchor that steadies your forge. Make it yours in 2025. Tenacity is the grip that refuses to let go, the relentless hold that turns struggle into strength. Most release their dreams at the first sign of resistance, their hands slipping from the hammer. But tenacity is the mark of the unyielding. Rockefeller clung to his vision through lawsuits and sabotage, his tenacity a river carving through stone. Edison held fast through 1,000 failures, his grip a force of invention. You must cling. Strike when the odds stack against you. Rise when the world demands surrender. Tenacity is not stubbornness. It is the fire that burns through adversity. Let it fuel your purpose now. Boldness is the spark that ignites your strike, the daring leap that turns the impossible into the achievable. Most shrink back, their fear a shadow that dims their fire, their strikes timid. But boldness is the soul of the visionary. Rockefeller dared to challenge giants, his boldness a thunderclap in the oil fields. Musk leapt into the unknown with rockets, his courage a new horizon. You must dare. Step where others fear to tread. Strike with the force of a storm. Boldness is not recklessness. It is the courage to shape your destiny. Unleash it in 2025. Integrity in action is the polish that shines your purpose, the moral clarity that turns effort into legacy. Most cut corners, their strikes tarnished by deceit, their purpose crumbling under scrutiny. But integrity is the hallmark of the true. Rockefeller built trust with every deal, his integrity a beacon of strength. Lincoln led with honor, his actions a foundation for unity. You must act with truth. Let your strikes be pure, your word unbreakable. Integrity in action is not a burden. It is the light that guides your forge. Live it today. Visionary persistence is the rhythm that sustains your strike through the longest night, the unceasing drive that turns dreams into monuments. Most give up when the path darkens, their persistence a fleeting spark. But visionary persistence is the art of the enduring. Jobs pressed forward with his vision, his persistence a revolution in technology. Disney held to his dream, his resolve a world of wonder. You must persist with vision. See the end in your mind's eye and strike toward it, no matter the cost. Visionary persistence is not exhaustion. It is the power to create the future. Embrace it now. Gratitude for the journey is the warmth that fuels your fire, the appreciation that turns every step into a victory. Most resent their struggles, blind to the lessons they carry, their purpose cold with bitterness. But gratitude is the strength of the wise. Rockefeller thanked the trials that shaped him, his gratitude a shield against despair. Lincoln found hope in hardship, his thanks a light in the dark. You must give thanks. Celebrate the pain that tempers you, the falls that teach you, the small wins that guide you. Gratitude for the journey is not complacency. It is the fire that keeps you striking. Feel it in 2025. Adaptability with purpose is the wind that shifts your course, the flexibility that turns obstacles into opportunities. Most resist change, their rigidity a cage that traps their fire, their strikes stagnant. But adaptability with purpose is the strategy of the strong. Rockefeller pivoted through market shifts, his adaptability a force of progress. Ford adjusted to demand, his flexibility a bridge to success. You must adapt with intent. Bend when the world demands it, but hold your purpose firm. Adaptability with purpose is not weakness. It is the courage to thrive. Wield it today. Adaptability with purpose is the wind that shifts your course, the flexibility that turns obstacles into opportunities. Most resist change, their rigidity a cage that traps their fire, their strikes stagnant. But adaptability with purpose is the strategy of the strong. Rockefeller pivoted through market shifts, his adaptability a force of progress. Ford adjusted to demand, his flexibility a bridge to success. You must adapt with intent. Bend when the world demands it, but hold your purpose firm. Adaptability with purpose is not weakness. It is the courage to thrive. Wield it today. Fearlessness is the thunder that powers your strike, the unyielding spirit that charges into the unknown. Most cower before the abyss, their fear a chain that binds their hammer, their purpose dimmed. But fearlessness is the mark of the ignited. Rockefeller faced giants with a heart of steel, his fearlessness a storm that reshaped industries. Lincoln stood firm against a fractured nation, his courage a lighthouse in chaos. You must be fearless. Charge into the darkness. Strike where others retreat. Fearlessness is not recklessness. It is the fire that burns away doubt. Unleash it in 2025. Authenticity is the true metal of your forge, the unfiltered essence that makes your strike unique. Most hide behind masks, their strikes hollow, their purpose a shadow of what could be. But authenticity is the strength of the real. Rockefeller spoke his truth, his authenticity a foundation of trust. Disney poured his soul into every frame, his genuineness a world of wonder. You must be true. Strike with your heart, not a facade. Let your purpose shine raw and unfiltered. Authenticity is not vulnerability. It is the power to stand as you are. Embrace it now. Self-belief is the bedrock that steadies your forge, the unshakable faith that turns dreams into deeds. Most crumble under self-doubt, their strikes weak, their purpose unfulfilled. But self-belief is the core of the Titan. Rockefeller trusted in his vision when others mocked him, his belief a fortress. Ford believed in his machines when the world doubted, his faith a revolution. You must trust in yourself. Know your worth. Strike with the confidence of a king. Self-belief is not arrogance. It is the strength to rise above judgment. Hold it tight in 2025. Resolute action is the hammer that drives your purpose forward, the unwavering strike that turns intent into impact. Most hesitate, their actions scattered, their purpose lost in indecision. But resolute action is the art of the determined. Rockefeller acted with precision, his strikes building an empire. Jobs acted with clarity, his moves reshaping the world. You must act with resolve. Let every strike be deliberate, every step intentional. Resolute action is not haste. It is the power to strike with purpose. Do it today. Purposeful risk is the spark that ignites new possibilities, the bold leap that turns the safe into the extraordinary. Most cling to safety, their strikes timid, their purpose small. But purposeful risk is the courage of the visionary. Rockefeller risked all on oil, his gamble a dynasty. Musk risked failure on rockets, his daring a new frontier. You must risk with purpose. Step into the unknown with a clear aim. Strike where the stakes are high. Purposeful risk is not folly. It is the fire that forges greatness. Take it in 2025. Relentless pursuit is the rhythm that drives your forge to its peak, the unending chase that turns purpose into power. Most tire, their pursuit a flicker, their strikes fading. But relentless pursuit is the soul of the champion. Rockefeller chased his vision through every storm, his pursuit a tidal wave. Edison pursued light through 1,000 nights, his chase a beacon. You must pursue without pause. Chase your purpose with every breath. Strike with unending hunger. Relentless pursuit is not obsession. It is the fire that burns until victory. Keep it alive now. Relentless pursuit is the rhythm that drives your forge to its peak, the unending chase that turns purpose into power. Most tire, their pursuit a flicker, their strikes fading into the night. But relentless pursuit is the soul of the champion. Rockefeller chased his vision through every storm, his pursuit a tidal wave that reshaped the world. Edison pursued light through 1,000 nights, his chase a beacon for humanity. You must pursue without pause. Chase your purpose with every breath in your lungs. Strike with an unending hunger that defies the stars. Relentless pursuit is not obsession. It is the fire that burns until victory is yours. Keep it alive now. Unyielding faith is the flame that lights your darkest hour, the belief that holds you steady when all seems lost. Most falter when the path vanishes, their faith a candle snuffed by the wind. But unyielding faith is the bedrock of the ignited. Rockefeller held faith in his empire when the world turned against him, his belief a fortress of fire. Lincoln trusted in unity when war tore his nation apart, his faith a bridge to peace. You must hold faith. Trust in the purpose you cannot yet see, the legacy you cannot yet touch. Strike with the certainty of the divine. Unyielding faith is not naivety. It is the strength to see beyond the storm. Let it guide you in 2025. Purposeful sacrifice is the offering that fuels your forge, the price you pay for a fire that never dies. Most cling to the easy, their strikes weak, their purpose unfulfilled. But purposeful sacrifice is the mark of the eternal. Rockefeller sacrificed leisure for legacy, his offering a dynasty that endures. Ford gave up years for innovation, his sacrifice a gift to the world. You must sacrifice with intent. Let go of distractions, of comfort, of the small for the vast. Strike with the weight of your offering. Purposeful sacrifice is not loss. It is the fire that forges your greatness. Make it today. Unbreakable resolve is the steel that holds your purpose firm, the will that turns dreams into monuments of eternity. Most bend when the heat rises, their resolve a brittle twig snapping in the storm. But unbreakable resolve is the essence of the Titan. Rockefeller stood firm against betrayal, his resolve a mountain unmoved. Lincoln held fast through loss, his will a lighthouse in despair. You must be unbreakable. Strike when the world screams for you to stop. Rise when your body begs to fall. Unbreakable resolve is not rigidity. It is the power to endure all. Forge it in 2025. Visionary courage is the thunder that shakes your forge, the daring spirit that turns the impossible into your reality. Most shrink from the abyss, their strikes timid, their purpose small. But visionary courage is the heart of the bold. Jobs dared to dream of a digital age, his courage a revolution in your hands. Musk dared to reach for the stars, his bravery a new dawn. You must dare with vision. See the world you will create and strike toward it, fearless and fierce. Visionary courage is not folly. It is the fire that reshapes destiny. Unleash it now. The power of now is the spark that ignites your final strike, the moment that turns purpose into eternity. Most wait for tomorrow, their strikes delayed, their purpose a whisper in the wind. But the power of now is the strength of the present. Rockefeller acted when the time was ripe, his now a dynasty born. Disney struck when his dream took root, his now a world of magic. You must act now. Today, May 18th, 2025, is your anvil, your forge, your moment. Strike with all you have. The power of now is not haste. It is the fire that makes history. Seize it. Legacy through action is the monument you leave behind, the proof of your fire etched into the earth. Most live for themselves, their lives a fleeting breath, their names forgotten. But legacy through action is the purpose fulfilled. Rockefeller's actions built a system that outlived him, his legacy a flame that burns. Lincoln's actions united a nation, his legacy a light for freedom. You must act for legacy. Let every strike be a brick in your monument, every step a mark for eternity. Legacy through action is not a dream. It is the fire you leave for generations. Build it today. Now, stand at the heart of your forge, May 18th, 2025, the night that will define your eternity. The world stretches before you, a canvas of unbuilt dreams, a battlefield of untamed potential, a stage for your fire. Most will turn away, their flames snuffed by fear, their lives a quiet fade into the shadows. But you feel the inferno within. The power to ignite your purpose is yours to wield. Strike hard in 2025, or let your fire die in the ashes of what could have been. The price is steep, sweat that drenches your soul, tears that temper your spirit, courage that defies the heavens. But the cost of a life unlit is a weight you cannot bear. Pay it. Pay it with your heart's blood, your unyielding will, your unbreakable fire. The world waits for you to rise, to strike, to ignite. So rise. Strike. Ignite your purpose. Let the thunder of your fire shake the earth, and let the blaze of your legacy light the skies for generations yet unborn. Let the thunder of your fire shake the earth, and let the blaze of your legacy light the skies for generations yet unborn. But the forge does not cool here, the flames do not die with a single strike. Your purpose demands more, a fire that burns brighter with each passing moment, a legacy that grows fiercer with each breath. The night of May 18th, 2025, is but a spark in the inferno of your journey, a moment that ignites the eternal. Most would rest here, content with the flicker they've created, but you feel the pull of something greater, a purpose that roars for more. To ignite your purpose is to strike without ceasing, to build without stopping, to rise without end. Perseverance through fire is the steel that holds your forge together, the unyielding will that turns a single strike into a symphony of creation. Most falter when the heat intensifies, their purpose a flame snuffed out by the first gust of hardship. But perseverance through fire is the essence of the immortal. Rockefeller endured the storms of betrayal, his perseverance a river carving through stone, his empire a testament to his unyielding spirit. Edison pressed on through 1,000 failures, each one a lesson that fueled his light. You must persevere. Strike when the flames burn hottest. Rise when the world expects you to fall. Perseverance through fire is not mere survival. It is the strength to create through chaos. Let it define your 2025. The power of conviction is the wind that fans your flames, the unshakable belief that turns purpose into destiny. Most waver when the world doubts them, their strikes weak, their purpose diluted by the voices of the crowd. But the power of conviction is the mark of the Titan. Rockefeller stood firm when the world called him a monopolist, his conviction a storm that reshaped industries. Lincoln held his ground when war tore his nation apart, his belief a bridge to unity. You must hold your conviction. Let it be the wind that drives your hammer, the force that silences the naysayers. Strike with the certainty of a prophet. The power of conviction is not arrogance. It is the fire that burns away uncertainty. Unleash it now. Unstoppable momentum is the rhythm that propels your forge forward, the unceasing wave that turns effort into empire. Most stall after their first strike, their momentum a fleeting ripple, their purpose left incomplete. But unstoppable momentum is the art of the relentless. Rockefeller built his empire with a momentum that crushed opposition, his strikes a tidal wave of progress. Ford's assembly line moved with a rhythm that changed the world, his momentum a force of innovation. You must create momentum. Strike, then strike again. Let each blow build on the last, each step propel you further. Unstoppable momentum is not haste. It is the power to keep forging. Harness it in 2025. The courage to lead is the spark that inspires others, the bold flame that turns your purpose into a movement. Most follow the path of others, their strikes timid, their purpose a shadow of someone else's light. But the courage to lead is the heart of the visionary. Rockefeller led industries where others merely followed, his courage a beacon for progress. Lincoln led a nation through its darkest hour, his leadership a lighthouse for millions. You must lead. Strike first, and let others follow your fire. Inspire with your purpose, your action, your resolve. The courage to lead is not domination. It is the fire that lights the way. Step forward today. Purposeful discipline is the rhythm that keeps your forge steady, the unyielding beat that turns chaos into creation. Most act in bursts, their strikes erratic, their purpose scattered by distraction. But purposeful discipline is the strength of the master. Rockefeller woke before dawn, his discipline a foundation for greatness. Carnegie focused on steel with a rhythm that built an empire. You must discipline your strikes. Act with intent, every day, every moment. Let your purpose guide your rhythm. Purposeful discipline is not restriction. It is the power to create order from the void. Embrace it now. The fire of legacy is the eternal flame that burns beyond your time, the proof of your purpose etched into the fabric of the world. Most live for the moment, their lives a fleeting spark, their names forgotten in the wind. But the fire of legacy is the purpose fulfilled. Rockefeller's legacy reshaped economies, his fire a light that still burns. Lincoln's legacy united a nation, his flame a guide for freedom. You must build for legacy. Let every strike be a brick in your monument, every action a mark for eternity. The fire of legacy is not a dream. It is the blaze you leave for the future. Kindle it in 2025. Resilience reborn is the phoenix that rises from your ashes, the strength that turns every fall into a new beginning. Most see failure as the end, their purpose buried in the rubble of defeat. But resilience reborn is the soul of the ignited. Rockefeller rose from every betrayal, his resilience a new dawn. Edison rebuilt from every fire, his rebirth a light for the world. You must rise again. Let every fall fuel your fire. Strike harder with each rebirth. Resilience reborn is not mere recovery. It is the power to become greater through pain. Let it shape your journey. The power of eternal purpose is the flame that transcends time, the unyielding drive that turns your life into a legend. Most live for the temporary, their strikes shallow, their purpose a flicker. But the power of eternal purpose is the mark of the immortal. Rockefeller's purpose ordered a chaotic world, his drive a legend of progress. Disney's purpose created magic, his vision a story for all time. You must strike for eternity. Let your purpose be a flame that burns beyond your years, a light that guides those yet to come. The power of eternal purpose is not fleeting. It is the fire that defines forever. Ignite it today. Now, stand once more at the heart of your forge, May 18th, 2025, the night that echoes with the thunder of your purpose. The world is no longer a shadow. It is a canvas ablaze with your fire, a battlefield conquered by your strikes, a stage illuminated by your legacy. Most will never know this heat, their lives a cold whisper, their purpose unlit. But you have ignited a fire that cannot be quenched. Strike hard in 2025, and let your purpose burn brighter with each passing day. The price is immense, your sweat, your tears, your very soul. But the cost of a life unignited is a darkness you will never know. Pay it. Pay it with every ounce of your being, every spark of your fire, every strike of your hammer. The world trembles at your heat, the skies blaze with your light, the future sings your name. So strike, ignite, let the inferno of your purpose consume the night, and let the eternal fire of your legacy illuminate the dawn of a new age.